I'll be sharing 7 mood-boosting tips to help beat the winter blues. These are also great for any other time of the year or any time that you're feeling down. Tip number 1 is make a gratitude list. I know that this probably is not the first time you've heard this, but it's something that's so easy to forget. The simple act of writing out what we're thankful for, pen to paper, has such a profound impact on our mindset and well-being. It really helps to put things in perspective and shift our focus and awareness onto all of the positive aspects of our life. If we're focused on what we don't have and we're in a lack mentality, just by doing this simple step, we can really shift into a more abundant mindset. Tip number 2, connect with nature. I know that this might be more difficult for some people living in colder climates, but if you can get outside and get fresh air and be with nature for even 10 to 15 minutes, it can immediately boost your mood. Now, if going outside is just completely out of the question, if you could just buy yourself a bouquet of flowers and put fresh flowers in your home or a house plant, these things really bring in this fresh healing quality into our home. And plants are known to increase positivity and feelings of relaxation and security. And they even say that, I was reading that certain hospital patients, they've done studies that hospital patients that have flowers or they even have a view outside of plants recover much faster than those who have no flowers, no plants at all. So they definitely have a great healing quality. Tip number 3, light therapy. So just like plants need water and sunlight, we as humans, we also need water and sunlight. And because one of the leading causes of winter blues is lack of sunlight, getting something like a sun lamp or some form of light therapy can be really beneficial. I personally got a sun lamp last year, and I just started using it again, and I love waking up to it. It helps really energize me and get me going for the day. And I will put a link below of the one that I got. I know that they sell them pretty much everywhere. And it's so important that we get sunlight and darkness at the right times of the day to help keep our circadian rhythm stable. Because when that gets thrown off, that's when our sleep patterns get all wacky. And so I think that the sun lamp is a great substitute to the sunlight in these winter months. Tip number 4 is vitamins. Now, I know that I'm not a doctor or anything, but I just wanted to share with you the vitamins that I'm currently taking. Vitamin D, of course, because we're not getting as much naturally from the sunlight. And then magnesium, which I've heard is great for mental health, energy, and it also helps us to better absorb other vitamins like the vitamin D. I'm also taking omega-3 fatty acids and turmeric, which is supposed to be really great for our joints, among many other things. And some other vitamins that I currently am not taking, but I've heard are great for things like the winter blues, are folic acid and vitamin B12. Those are also other good ones to get. Tip number 5, winter cleaning and organizing. They say that our home and our environment is a reflection of our mind, which is pretty scary sometimes, honestly. I look at my place, sometimes I'm like, this should not be a reflection of my mind, but it is. So just by, organizing our space, getting rid of things that maybe no longer serve you can really help to clear out our mind as well. I know for me, my closet was the one space that was driving me crazy because it became like this dumping grounds for everything that I didn't want to deal with. So this last week, I actually went in and I got rid of a bunch of clothes I haven't worn in years, took a bunch of stuff to the Goodwill, really cleaned and thoroughly organized it, and it was such an instant gratification. And I really think that this winter time is a great time for releasing the old and making space for the new. Tip number 6, meditation and or yoga. Of course, I had to mention this one. And really, any form of exercise can apply here. I know that during this time, it's like the hardest time of the year to get out of bed and go to the gym or, make that consistent practice. But this is the best time to do it. Because it'll make us feel so much better just having that consistent daily practice and really taking the time to connect to our body and silence our mind. It helps to ease all the anxiety around the holiday season and just this time going into the new year. So one other little tip that I'd like to share with you is a Kundalini Yoga breathing technique called right nostril breathing. So our left nostril is associated with Apana and moon energy, and it's very cooling, calming, and sensitive. Our right nostril is associated with Prana and sun energy, and it's very warming and energizing, and it gives us this sort of willpower and confidence to take action. So it's a great thing to practice this time of year. It's usually recommended to do a minimum of 3 minutes for an energizing boost. For this breath, you can come seated comfortably with an elongated spine and your chin slightly tucked in. Eyes closed, and you'll very simply just block the left nostril with the left thumb and start breathing through your right nostril. Long, deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. You can mentally vibrate the mantra Sat Nam. Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale, which means truth is my identity. Remember to continue for a minimum of 3 minutes. The final tip, tip number 7, create an uplifting playlist. As you know, we are consuming so much on a day-to-day basis between social media, news, and TV, and it all has an effect on our mental health and our vibration. So if we can be deliberate and intentional about the type of content that we're allowing into our space, it can really help keep us in a more uplifted, high vibrational state. So I really recommend creating an uplifting playlist that you can access at any time to really shift your mood or also dance out any stagnant emotions. Dancing and music is such a great healer. So if you're experiencing any type of emotion that comes up, dance it off. That's a great way to release it. And I created a playlist that I love for this. I'll include the link below in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found these tips to be helpful. If you'd like to see more, feel free to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified in the future.